All right, are we back? I don't know what the hell's going on with the stream. Are we back? Get back in there, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Stream's vomiting. Cannot believe this. The stream's doing it to me right now. All right, are we back? Are we back? Kendra, 2nd and 10. All right, we're back. We're back. I got great internet. It's got to be Streamlabs. It's got to be a Streamlabs thing. Because my internet, my videos are all good. Everything's good on my end. It's got to be a Streamlabs thing. My man's in Buffalo. It's Jupiter. Only in here for a few seconds. I'm in Buffalo. Are you at the game? Are you in chat at the game? That's unbelievable dedication. That's unreal dedication. Rattler. Oh, Halave. Damn, juggling it. That would have been a hell of that, man. You gotta have that, Christopher. Come on, brother. Damn. Come on, Chris. At the game in chat, indeed. I'm an East Coast. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. Come on. Gotta have that, man. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. You gotta have that. All right. Big time punt. Oh, what a punt. Oh, my God. What a punt. What a punt from Kroger. Damn. Unreal. What a punt. Best special teams in the NFL. I'm about to tweet that out. Oh, man. That's a good one. Man's hits best special teams in the NFL. Oh, man. That was a hell of a punt. Man. I hope y'all saw my monologue when Sanker had the pick. Did y'all see my monologue whenever I was talking about how I called the interception and then called that the young players have to step up to change the culture, like the Giants have Dart and Scadaboo changing the culture? Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear my monologue? Because I was really cooking. No? Damn. What I was saying, I'll say it again. The Giants have been absolutely horrible, right? Then, all of a sudden, they shift to Scadaboo instead of Tyrone Tracy, and they shift to Jackson Dart instead of Russell Wilson, and they have Abdul Carter, and all of a sudden, it's like, damn, this is a completely different vibe. This is a completely different culture. This is a completely different energy. That's what the Saints did in like 2017, if y'all remember. They got away from Adrian Peterson. Alvin Kamara started getting more touches. Marshawn Lattimore on the defensive side. The point is that you never know where the culture is going to change from. You never know what player is going to step up and be that talisman, right? You never know. Like, Alvin Kamara was a, 3rd-round pick. No one would have said, oh, yeah, he's the future franchise. He's going to be the best running back in franchise history. You never expect that. You don't know how it's going to play out. So when you're struggling, like the Giants are struggling, the Saints are struggling, whatever, that's why I always say, like, yeah, you can get bogged down in the score and the results and all that stuff. It's like you gotta kind of see like what's going to shift things. And what I was saying at the time was, you never know. Like, Quincy Riley could be a culture changer. Danny Stutzman, Jonas Sanker, and then boom, Jonas has the interception. So those are the important things. Those are really important things to watch. And when people ask for a culture change, it's always like, should we trade for Russell Wilson? Should we trade for Jameis Winston? It's like, that's not really how you got to build something new. You got to have some new energy, new culture, new whatever. So hopefully some of these defensive rookies are part of that. Big stuff. Wrap up, man. Wrap up. You guys are so quick to switch up on our players. Yeah, guys, Olave has been good. All right, he's had a rough first quarter, but let's chill. He's had the most targets in the NFL. Jesus. Dexter Lawrence pick in New York. It's a wild game. Olave's been fine, guys. Like, Olave's been good so far this year. He's had a ton of targets, ton of catches. You know, let's just wait and see. It's amazing how fast people want to trade players like mid-game. Too easy, man. Keon Coleman just sits down right there in front of the zone. We have got to get a stop here, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to get a stop. We've got to get a stop. We cannot allow a 98-yard drive. Come on. Here we go. Come on. All right. Man, first Bills turnover in the last 8 games. That's crazy. Here we go. Play action. Allen. Rip. Oh! Pete Werner, brother, what are you doing? Pete, what are you doing, my man? That's why he's a linebacker and not a wide receiver, ladies and gentlemen. This ball is fluttering. Pete, what are you doing, man? Damn. I mean, that was one of the easiest catches of all time. Oh, man. Like, see what this pisses me off, ladies and gentlemen, because when you have like these little bitty moments, you gotta have them when you're the Saints. 3rd and 8, Olave gotta catch it. Interception, Pete Werner's gotta catch it. You drop a punt on the 1-yard line, gotta hold Buffalo. Can stop James Cook on the 1 on the running play. You can't let him get 2-3 more yards. Like those little bitty marginal plays, we gotta be better at. Gotta be better at those. Damn. Man, like those are the things you gotta do if you wanna upset the Bills. You gotta have those tiny plays go your way. Damn. Like all those little... Wow, what a play from Philadelphia. Are y'all watching the Philadelphia game? That little shovel pass from Jalen Hurts was insane. Wow, that was crazy. That was nuts. That was a hell of a play. What is going on? What does all this even mean? I'm trying to keep the stream alive here. The hell are we doing? We're back up? Jesus, this is crazy. I can't believe what's going on. It's got to be Streamlabs, man. It's got to be a Streamlabs or YouTube issue. Because my internet's, powerful. Powerful. Yeah, my apologies for the stream, guys. Man, like all these little things, the Saints just got to clean up. All right, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Pete Werner's PR team has hacked the stream. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Allen to Shakir. Good tackle, Pete. Good tackle from Pete Werner. Good tackle. YouTube stream performing like Isaac Yadam. Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, come on. 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Gotta have a stop. Gotta have a stop. Gotta have it on 3rd and 7. Gotta have a stop. Come on. Come on. 3rd and 7. Allen rolls out. Oh, pump fake. Rolls out. Extends the play. Deep. Okay. There you go. 4th down. All right, Alante is down. Alante is down. He is injured. We'll see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on with Alante. Let's see. Good job by the defense. Defense looks good. Come on, offense. Come on. Come on, offense. All right, Alante is going to the tent. Come on. All right, come on. Block punt. Who says no? Block punt. Who says no? All right, gets the punt off. Need a big return here. Help us out. All right. It's okay. On the 40. Good field position. Good field position. Horrible punt. I mean, you're in your end zone. You got to get it off quick. All right, come on. Got to be it's at the line of scrimmage. It's got to be an offensive hold. Jesus. Whatever. Barry Wesley with a hold. Barry Wesley. All right, come on. We got to have points to strive. We got to have points. We got to take advantage of some of this. Got to take advantage of some of this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we're playing hard right now. Who the hell is Barry Wesley? Chat, I have a question. Chat, I have a question. Chat, do you think the team has quit? Because a lot of people said the team quit and the team isn't playing hard. Do you think the Saints are playing hard or do they quit? Can we at least hear the game in the background? No, we will get copyright striked by the NFL. The NFL will not be happy if I'm playing the game audio. That would be bad news bears. All right, here we go. They're playing hard. No, well, remember, for the last week, everyone has told you that the team has quit. Hey guys, do y'all think the team respects Kellen Moore, or do y'all think they don't respect Kellen Moore and they don't like him and they like him as a friend but not as a coach? Remember when everyone was saying that for the last 7 days? Remember whenever for the last 7 days people were saying that this team doesn't respect Kellen and they're not going to play hard for him? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, ladies and gentlemen? All right, here we go. Y'all remember that, ladies and gentlemen? They don't respect Kellen. They quit on him. He lost the locker room. Y'all remember that? All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Good job. Alvin, 1st and 10. Very nice. 5-yard run. The media is so toxic. It's the other way around. Kellen doesn't respect the play. Moscona, probably just a cramp. I hope that one day James gets media access to NOLA football. Dude is one of the real ones telling it like it is. I would turn it down. I would turn down the media access. Yeah, I'm not interested in the media access. No offense, but yeah, we are running the ball and I love it. True, the Buffalo Bills run defense is proving to not be great. This is what the Saints had to do, right? Slow the game down, run the football, all that. Run the football, slow it down. That's what they got to do. Man, Detroit letting it rip over there. What a throw. Come on, man. We gotta score on this drive. Oh, they dropped it. Jameson Williams dropped that. Wow, what a throw from Goff. Oh, he lost it. That's a tough catch, though. He's swinging his head all around. Lost the ball. Come on, man. Got to have something on this drive. The team is playing well right now. They're playing hard. They're playing good. The play calling's been good. Operations have been good. All that stuff. Come on. All right, right now, the Who Dats have 2 penalties. Ladies and gentlemen, question. What's your thoughts on the penalties? Last week, remember, penalties. Kellen Moore's lost the locker room. Undisciplined team. Fire Kellen. Kellen's in over his head. What are we thinking right now? Is it just maybe last week was a weird situation, or is this week a weird situation, or is 4 weeks too early to tell? And everyone's got to kind of watch the games and kind of chill out for a second. What are we thinking? That's right, Pam. Run the ball, slow the game down, muck it up, keep Josh Allen off the field, 100%. Must have practiced better. Do y'all think they changed the practice schedule? Do y'all think they started practicing at noon instead of 2 p.m.? What are we thinking? James, could you see yourself replacing Kool-Aid or Isaac Yiadom at cornerback? No, my hips are shot. I have my hips are way too tight. No, I'd be a disaster. I'd be a mess if I was trying to play cornerback. The second I pivoted, I'd blow my hips completely out. Bob, we got a lot of game left, Bob. We got a lot of game left. A lot of game left. Betting tickets don't get cashed out in the first half. Panthers better than us at this point? I don't know about that. I have them higher power rated, but I don't know moving forward. We'll see. Tennessee's the only team I have going into this week rated lower than us. Alvin, another run. There you go, baby. 3rd and 1. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. Come on. Run it again. 3rd and 1. Run it again. And then on 4th down, run it again. 3rd and 1. Run it. Alvin Kamara. And then on 4th down, run it. Alvin. Oh, Spencer with the sneak. Spencer. 4-yard sneak. Jesus. Spencer was shot out of a cannon. That was crazy. Rattler with the solo tush push. Here's the deal, guys. For everyone that needs Jawan Johnson and Chris Olave catches, if they do not get it, it's because the Saints are in the game and they're running the football. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of a win-win. Because if they're running the football successfully and Chris and Jawan don't get catches, we'll take that, right? And if they're getting beat, then all of a sudden they got to throw it. Alvin! There you go. Little pushing and shoving after the play there. Alvin running hard. Yeah, Alvin's running hard. Offensive line looks good. Everything looks good right now running the football. Like I said, I like this. I like slowing the game down. I like taking the play clock all the way down. I like keeping Josh Allen off the field. There we go. 2nd and 8. Blitz. Didn't pick it up. Damn it, guys. Pick up the blitz. Just completely unblocked. Damn. Yeah, I mean, he just completely free. Completely free. Damn it, man. 3rd and 8. Got to get a field goal at least off this drive. Hey, James, you got a sports bet at the casino? Or if you're in Louisiana, you can do it on the app. Or a bunch of states you can do it on the app. Yeah, they're playing for a field goal. That's what that run was. I don't love that run. I understand it. You're playing to try and get something, but that's a little conservative for me. Man, if Ruiz would have done literally anything. Come on, groupie. Come on. Come on, groupie. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blake. Come on, Blake. King Blake! King! Freaking King! All right, defense, we're back. We're freaking back. Come on, man. We're playing the game right now. We got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. We got a freaking game on our hands. Ruiz is just, it's just despicable what I'm watching. Just despicable. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, defense. We got a ball game on our hands. If the game is close, it is in danger because the Saints are going to run the football. If the Bills get up to a 2-score lead or whatever, they're going to have to throw the football. So it depends on the game state. And now you got to ask yourself, would you be willing to risk your bet to have the game be close? That's the question. Trying to get these spammers, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get the spammers. Would you be willing to risk your bet to have the Saints be competitive in the game? That's the question. Here we go. All right. Come on, defense. Got to have a stop, man. Got to have a stop. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job on the little sweep. Yeah, it looks like Malik Neighbors is hurt. Travion Henderson, rushing touchdown for the Patriots. Come on. Yeah, the offensive line in the passing game has done Rattler no favors. They've been terrible. They've been terrible. All right. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Josh. Oh, Cam. Cam Jordan. Big sack. Sack lunch. There you go, Cam. There you go. 3rd down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Got to have a stop. Got to have a stop on 3rd down. 100%. You got to have a stop here. You have to have a stop on 3rd down. You've done well. It's 3rd and long-ish. Got to have it. Malik Neighbors on the cart, man. You hate to see that. Damn. Hate to see that for the Giants. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. You never know. Hopefully it's not... Yeah, it looks like he just planted. Oh, there you go. Penalty. Back him up. 3rd and 22. Back him up. Buffalo with a lot of penalties. Question has to be asked. Is Buffalo an undisciplined team who hates their head coach and doesn't respect Sean McDermott? Question has to be asked. Okay. Come on. 3rd and 22. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Come on. 3rd and 22. 3rd and 22. Empty set from Buffalo. 3rd and 22 with Josh Allen might as well be 3rd and 10. Okay. Carl, sack. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, here's the deal. Here's what we want to do. We should have good field position again. We want to drain this clock all the way down and get points. Because guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We get the ball to start the second. For your videos this week, the trolling is going to be on a different level. Oh, brother. Brother, listen to me. If we win this game, the trolling that I will do for literally 7 straight days will be shocking. It'll be absolutely shocking. All right. Kill the clock, run the football, get points, get the ball in the second half. Here we go. Olave to Cooks, okay? Come on, get 7. Get 7. Get 7. Come on. Get 7. It's okay. Use the caps, J-Pack. Use the caps. Don't be afraid of the caps lock. It's okay to use it. Kendra is way back there. Man, he there you go. Kendra Miller, flash. He was so far back. It's always interesting to see where certain running backs line up. Some running backs like to be a little deeper. Some like to be kind of standing straight up. Some get, it's very interesting to see that. But he was way back there. We're running the football. We're doing what you got to do. We're doing what you got to do. We're doing what you got to do. Come on. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning. That's right. Kill the clock. That's what I'm saying. Take the clock down. Take the clock down. Take the clock down. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Announcers saying Saints should try to score fast. I heard that. That is not what the Saints should do. They should not try and they should not try and score fast and then expect to hold the Bills to get the ball back to score again. That's insane. What they should do is they should score with 1 second on the clock and then get the ball to start the second half. They should not do whatever I cannot believe the announcers. Yeah, they should try and score here, then give the ball to Buffalo, then stop Buffalo, then get the ball back and score again. Yeah, okay, brother. Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. What they absolutely should do is drain this clock. What they should do is score, give Buffalo no clock. Buffalo either kneels it out or whatever, and then Saints get the ball right back. Kill the clock, and slow the game down. Keep Josh Allen on the sideline, all that. They believe in our defense big time and our offense. Score, stop Buffalo, get the ball, score again, all within 2 minutes. And by the way, drinking my coffee from my Skrmetta mug. Fill it up again. Get another pot brewing right now. Players look like they want it more this week. Kellen looks cold-blooded. Wait a minute. Wait. I thought the players didn't respect Kellen more. That can't be possible. The players can't be playing hard today. They already quit on the team. Remember? Y'all remember? They don't respect Kellen Moore. The season's over. Kellen Moore's in over his head. They're not practicing enough. The practice timing is off. It's at 2:00, not noon. The players don't. They quit on the franchise. Y'all remember that for the last 7 days? Y'all remember that? All right, here we go. Here we go. Are you a Scadaboo fan? Yeah, Scadaboo's awesome. Rashid, cut up, brother. Cut up. Can't go out of bounds either. Going out of bounds bad there too. You would rather just go down. Like if you're gonna fight for a yard to get out of bounds, just go down. Come on, here we go. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, Rattler with the one-handed snap. Oh, Rattler. Spencer on his birthday, son. Spencer. How about Rattler with the one-handed? How about Rattler with the boom, one-handed off the snap? Oh, Ruiz is down. Okay. Let's see what the situation is. Tennessee missed a field goal. 6-0 Houston. That game is disgusting. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what happened with Ruiz. Got rolled up on? Yeah. Ooh. Damn, that looks like it hurt. Oh, Ruiz got rolled up on. That's brutal. Damn, right on his ankle. Damn, man. That looked ugly. He looks like he's getting up there. There you go. Hero. Man, walking off. He must have those ankles taped. He must have those ankles wrapped up, son. All right, Simpkins is in. Torricelli was horrible last week, so he's got to be better in this game. I mean, granted, you're in Seattle, all that stuff. 3rd and 1. Hey, run the football. Hey, run the football. Run the football. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Empty set. Are they going to motion someone in? Okay, they motion Kendra in. Am I on a different level or am I on a different level? Read option Kendra. Watch this. Oh, wow, an actual option. Rattler. Rattler would have died for that first down. Rattler would have died for that first down. Doc Savage. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday, brother. You have the same birthday as Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler. The option, it wasn't really an option. It was just a fake pitch. Rattler puts his head down. He would have taken a Greyhound bus going 60 miles an hour head on to get that first down. Okay. Buffalo uses the timeout. All right, fine. Run the football. Hey, Kellen, run the football, brother. Run the football. Today's your birthday, Joseph? Happy birthday, man. Okay, the defense is going big. They're expecting the run, whatever. Who cares? Just run the football. All right. Here we go. 1st and goal. Miller, good run. 4-yard run. Fine. Buffalo takes the other timeout. Right? Yeah, Buffalo takes their last timeout. Okay. Sure. Today isn't my birthday. Just want to be different. Happy not birthday, bro. Happy not birthday, Kyle. Come on. Miller looks explosive. Yeah, Miller's running hard. Kendra's running hard. Buffalo's run defense is absolutely gettable. We have to keep getting it. 2nd and goal. What are we going to do here? Come on. Let's see here. What do we got? Sheet in motion, play action, roll out. I like this play. Ooh! Back of the end zone, Shaheed. Did he catch that? He just absolutely eliminated somebody on the sidelines. Leg sweep into whoever that was on the sideline. Okay. She's up. Does she have knees? Yep, she's standing. She's good. Okay. Hero ball. I'd be laying on the ground. What do we got? What's the penalty? Against the Who Dats? All right. The ref is absolutely taking 10 milligrams of creatine, no doubt. Oh, no flag. Okay. All right, 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here. All right, 3rd and goal. Here we go. Shaheed in motion again. Oh my God, Philly special. Philly. What are we doing? What are we doing? Damn it. The Philly special. I mean, if he's not open, don't throw it. Chris, if he's not open, don't throw it. I don't hate the play. I don't hate the idea, whatever. Get cute, fine. That's the time to do it. But, brother, if it's not there, what's the flag? Back him up a little bit. Oh my God, man. If he's not open, just eat it. Just eat it. Don't huck it up. Man, unbelievable. Chris. The play's whatever. The play is whatever. But Chris, you got to see that, man. Cut up field. Damn, man. Like right here. He's not open. You see it. Cut up field. Try and get something. Kick a field goal. Point. Like, man. Oh, my God. He's going to throw that every time? No, man. You can't. You got to know. You got to know, like, look, if he's not open, don't throw it. If he's not open, lay down. Yeah, tuck it. Just lay down. Get a field goal. You can't just huck that up. I don't mind the play, though. I don't mind the play. I'm not like, get cute, whatever, try it, who cares? But oh man. What is Josh going to try and do here? Just run the football? Yeah. The tackle from Alante. Flag. Okay. Back him up. This could get testy. You never know. It could get a safety, could get a flag in the end zone, but keep backing him up, whatever. Fumble, sack, you never know. Damn. Damn it. All right, back him up. Man, I am sick at that play. I am sick on that 3rd down. The whole thing, man. Just run the ball. I mean, getting cute, whatever, but run the football. Or whatever. Do something else. Like, yeah, Olave threw a pick, yes. Damn it. Jay Caesar, super chatted 199. Olave is terrible today. That is the worst outcome. Yeah, I mean, not getting points there is just the worst case scenario. All right, 1st and 11. Come on, get a stop. Do something. Stop him. Get him. Whoo! Cook. That was risky business there. Another flag. That was a late flag. That was going to be holding. Back him up again. Keep backing him up. Put him into the 3rd row. All right, back him up. Whatever. Kellen is in over his head. My, how quickly. we're in an absolute fight at Buffalo, and we very quickly now we've got bad news. Kellen's in over his head. Quick, man. All right. 1st and 12. 1st and 12. Bills do not respect Sean McDermott. Another penalty on the Bills. Bills don't respect Sean McDermott, confirmed. All right, here we go. Give me a hold in the end zone. Give me a safety. Give me something. Give me something. All right. Damn. All right, here we go. Yeah, I mean the trick play is what it is. If the trick play works, Kellen's a genius. If even if it doesn't work and Olave just lays down and we kick a field goal, fine. It's just one of those things like worst case scenario, the whole thing. Like throwing the interception, you just can't do that, man. All right, 2nd and 7, 30-something seconds left. I mean, if you're Buffalo, you might just try and take this thing to the half, keep it safe. Yeah, they are. They're just keeping it safe, run the football. Yeah, they might just kneel it out here. Just let it run. If you're the Saints, let it run, go to the half. Yeah. Damn. It being 14-3 or 14-13 or even 17-14, obviously, but damn. Why would you call a timeout? Yeah, why would you call a timeout? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why call the timeout? Just to give them a chance to score? Hey, call a timeout and give them a chance to score. You can't possibly stop the entire clock, but just call one just to call it. Makes no sense. Oh my God. We got a game. We got a game. We got a game. You don't run a trick play there. That's on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like I don't have a problem with the trick play. You know how trick plays are, though. It's like if they don't work, you look like a fool. If they do work, you're the greatest coach of all time. Like the Philly special. I know it's a different situation, but the Philly special, which is what that play was, they have an actual statue built of the Philly special in Philadelphia. Now if that play is a pick, if they throw an interception on that play. Yeah. It's like, bro, you're going to run a Philly special in the Super Bowl? But, like, you can't throw an interception there. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw an interception there. Hey, James, what's up, Carnival? Nick was wide open. Yeah, but I'm talking about calling the play. Olave should have never thrown it. Olave should have never thrown the ball. But I'm not like, a trick play is always going to be like, if it works, it's cool. If it doesn't work, it's not cool. You're playing on the road at Buffalo. I don't have a problem pulling out all the stops, but, Guys, freaking, we're in this game. We're out there. Oh, my God. Man, we're right there, man. We're playing hard. Team's playing good. I am a little confused, though, because I thought the team quit and they hated Kellen Moore and the practice schedule was throwing them off. So I don't know what changed from last week to this week, but we are in this. We can do this. Nobody super chatted $5. Shout out to the D for holding Buffalo to 14. Shout out to the face of the franchise for the hard work. Roderick Matthews, subscribe. Thank you, man. Edwin, super chatted $5. They can say what they want about Rattler, but one thing is for sure, he has that dog in him. No, 100%. He is a gamer. He is a baller. He has got that dog in him. Man, come on. This sounds like every other week playing good is not enough. Brother, what are you saying? This is absolutely a positive. This is absolutely a positive first half of football. This is absolutely good on the Saints. They have fixed the penalty issues. They are playing hard as hell. Their defense is stopping Josh Allen. We've got multiple sacks on Josh Allen. We're running the football. What is going on here? What's going on here? If we lose this game 14-10, whatever. We played hard, took a step forward, fixed the problems from last week. I could care less if we lose this game 14-10. Much love, franchise. There you go, Angel. What's up? What's up? Come on, man. We got this. We got this. Come on. I might go live bet the Saints right now. Do not do that. Do not live bet the Saints. Do not do that. Do not live bet the Saints. If anything, live bet the Buffalo Bills. Emotionally hedge. Either win your bet or your team wins. Whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right, let's take a look at the box score. At the half. Team stats. Saints, 160 yards. Bills, 158. Bills, 5.6 yards of play. Saints, 5.0 yards of play. Saints have more yards and time of possession. We're actually losing time of possession. Wow. 15:53 Bills, 14:07 Saints. Each have a turnover. Hate that. Got to win the turnover battle. Rushing. The Saints have 117 yards rushing, 5.6 yards a carry, 2 penalties. Buffalo has 6 penalties. Buffalo confirmed. Hate the coach. Buffalo confirms. Do not respect Sean McDermott. Buffalo confirmed. Would rather go play paintball with Sean McDermott than have them as their head coach. It is confirmed. First downs, 11 first downs for the Saints, 9 for the Bills. Third down, Saints have been really good on third down. 1 for 4 they're holding Buffalo to. That's 25%, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I go to Tulane. Let's see here. Total plays, 32 for the Saints, 28 for the Bills. Good. Keep Josh Allen off the field. Let's go to the box score. Box score, Spencer Rattler leading the game in rushing, 5 carries, 38 yards. Kendra Miller has 5 for 37. Alvin Kamara, 9 for 37. Receiving, not much, 5 for 9. Obviously, we're running the football, not a lot through the air. Juwan Johnson has a catch. Chris Olave has no catches, 1 target, and 1 interception. Not what you want to see. On their side, James Cook, 13 for 58. Josh Allen, 1 for 1. There you go. There you go. Come on, man. Big second half here, ladies and gentlemen. Big second half here. Come on, man. Come on, baby. We got to have this, man. Come on. Look, here's the deal. Second half, we get the ball to start. We have to continue the momentum. We have to hold on to the football. We've got to run the football. Keep Josh Allen off the field. Score to start the second half. Score to start the second half. Man, do I wish it was 14-13. Man, do I wish it was 17-14. But, whatever. We got to do what we got to do. Saints need an explosive play? Yes. Explosive plays, turnovers. We need stuff like that to go our way in this game. I hope it changes. I took some receiving yards for the boys and Bro got 1 catch. Whatever. If they don't have any catches because the Saints are winning or it's competitive, fine. I will make the donation to the Priest Education Fund. Whatever. I'll make the donation. If it means the Saints are competitive and/or win the game, I will chalk my Chris Olave reception bets. I will chalk my Juwan Johnson reception bets if it means we can win this damn game. Please. If we win this game, is it a fluke? At halftime, down 4 in the fight of our lives, and we already have fluke. This is crazy, man. Y'all are wild now. Y'all are wild. What happened right before halftime? I thought the Saints were on the goal line. Did they miss the field goal? No. Chris Olave threw an interception. You heard that correctly. Chris Olave, we did a Philly special. Chris Olave said, F it, Spencer Rattler down there somewhere. Down there was 4 yards in front of him. He threw a lob, and it got picked off. James, you should create a Saints fan Discord. I don't really use Discord. I don't know anything about Discord. I use Discord when I'm running my when I'm playing WoW with my boys. Shout out, my boys. That we play WoW together and have fun in the mythological world of Azeroth. When I turn my brain off and play some WoW. Let's see here. Some wild stuff going on in chat. We have a chance. We do. We do have a chance. We do have a chance. I would join the face. We do have a subreddit. I do have a subreddit. If y'all want to join that subreddit, I do have that. I do have that. You know, not even sure. Yeah, I'm not even sure what goes on in there. All right, man. What a time to be alive, man. We're out there fighting. We're out there freaking fighting. All right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, buy a freaking hat, buy a freaking shirt, buy a freaking mug. We got this hat that I'm wearing right here in black and white for sale. We got the JLS. I wear them in all. I love these hats. The hats came out so good. Got the face of the franchise hats. Got the Dome Dog shirt, Boiling Hot Take shirt. We got the freaking mugs, and we got these shirts, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at this beautiful shirt right here. You're telling me you can't overhead press 225 pounds in this shirt right here? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me that? You're telling me you can't behind the back deadlift in this shirt right here? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me you can't put this freaking hat on? You telling me you can't put this hat on, turn it around backwards, and Zercher squat in a Planet Fitness? Is that what you're telling me? Freaking get in there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just tuning in. How are the Saints doing with penalties? The Saints have 2 penalties. The Bills have 6 penalties. The Bills confirm do not respect their head coach. The Bills confirmed hate their head coach and like to play paintball with him, but not to have him as a head coach. So that has been confirmed through the first half. Behind the back deadlift is actually kind of a sneaky, like, safe lift, because you can kind of just wild out. Like, you don't have to have the same form you do for deadlifts. You can just, like, cat back. You can just do whatever you got to do, get it up, and you won't hurt yourself. Whereas, like, a regular deadlift, you can hurt yourself easily. But behind the back deadlifts are actually pretty chill. Pretty chill. My head's the hats are not fitted. They are snapback. The hats are not fitted. They're all snapbacks. One size fits all. 100%. If we're going off penalties, we love our coach. Bills hate their coach. Confirmed. Bills do not respect Sean McDermott. Confirmed. Bills have quit on Sean McDermott. And practice is too late because Joe Brady likes to sleep in. Confirmed. Also confirmed. The Bills' practice schedule is jacked up. They needed practice 2 hours earlier. Confirmed. What's the progress on the bench? Same. Felt pretty good, though. We're getting there. The bulk is going strong. A lot of bagels. Jason McCourty has had one of the worst first half commentating jobs I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally everything he said has been wrong. All right, here we go. Okay, come on, man. We got to have this second half. The locker room is lost. Confirmed. Buffalo's locker room is lost because they had 6 penalties in the first half. That equals 12 for the game. Confirmed. Locker room's lost. Come on, man. You hear what they just said on the broadcast? I think the Saints came in with a game plan to run the football. Yeah, they're watching my videos. All right. Here we go. We got to get something off this drive. I don't care if it's a field goal, a touchdown, whatever. You got to get something off this drive. It's got to be a sustained drive. Come on. I could see Kellen Moore watching the channel. I could see that. Am I watching on Paramount? No, I'm watching on Hulu Live. Is where I watch my live TV. Come on. $117 rushing yards in the first half, most this season. Uncle Who Dat, Unc, super chatted $1.99. Let's go Who Dat for life. There you go. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm sweating. I'm sweating my ass off. Torricelli Simpkins is still in a right guard. Hey, Alvin, what a run. What a run. What a run. 12-yard run for Alvin to start. More of that. Kellen, more of that. What do the Saints do at halftime? They watch the live stream. Yeah, the Saints put on my live stream. And they saw the shirts and said, is that guy talking about behind the back deadlifts? All right, come on. Whew. Alvin's 10 for 49. Gets the ball again. Gets 3 yards. Okay, Alvin is officially over his rushing yards prop. I hope y'all watched my video and took Alvin Kamara's rushing yard prop. We gave that out on, when the hell did I do that video? Friday? Come on, Torricelli. This is the biggest day of your life, son. Come on. 2nd and 7. Olave in the slot. Stoll in the slot. Alvin up top. Okay, they got Alvin up top. Cooks is, this is an insane formation. Jawan's down there. Boom, Olave. Chris, what are you doing? Chris. Come on. I mean, not a great throw, but still. I mean, whatever. Like, yeah, was that a little bit behind him? Sure, but you got to make that catch. Damn, 3rd and 7. You got to have it here. You got to get the first down here. You got to get the first down here. Come on. Timeout, Buffalo? What's the stoppage? Buffalo just burned a timeout? Okay. All right. Sure. Why would they call a timeout? All right. Sure. All right, John. All right. Okay. Whatever. Miserable timeout there. Oh, he burned it so they wouldn't get 12 men on the field? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, 3rd and 7. Here we go. Come on. Come on. 3rd and 7. Jawan out wide. Olave up top. Jawan, ball. Okay. Oh, damn. Ty goes to the receiver, right? Ty goes to the receiver. Whatever. Ty goes to the receiver. Okay, 4th and like 2. I don't know if you go for this, but you might think about it. Ty goes to the offense, whatever. It's irrelevant. Well, let's see. What's the down and distance? 4th and 3. Let's see. Damn, man. 4th and 3. All right, punt. Let's get another good punt here from Kroger. All right. Got him. Nice. Yeah. All right, we didn't need that. We did not need that. I mean, that's a tough. I mean, that ball was flying, but Olave has got to be better. Olave has got to be better, man. He's got to be better. Yeah, I don't have a problem not going for that. I don't have a problem for not going for that. I mean, I think you're playing good enough. Punt it. I mean, you know. Come on, Olave. Damn it. Come on, man. All right, come on, defense. Come on. Come on, man. Let's get the defense going. Defense gets a stop here. We're right back at it like a crack addict. Come on, just need it. Just need it. Just need it. Yes, you can't. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, you can't waste those possessions. You know, like when you're up against it, like the Saints are playing the Bills on the road, you cannot have drops. You cannot have dropped interceptions. You cannot have penalties. You cannot have wasted possessions. And we just had 2 wasted possessions. We just had 2 into the first half wasted possession, and right there wasted possession. Cannot have that. Cannot have that. 100%. Cannot have those drops. Cannot drop the interceptions. Cannot, have the interception. Cannot do any of that stuff. Oh, man, come on. Come on, come on, come on. But right now, back on the defense. Defense has been good, containing Josh Allen. Got a couple sacks. Just got to hold them in check. Secondary has turned it around a little bit. But, is Kincaid playing? Yeah, he's out there. He's out there. He's out there. Come on. Yeah, defense has been holding up. Defense started off rough. No doubt. Started off rough. And then they... All right. Here we go. We need a turnover. I'll tell you that right now. Need a turnover again. Need a turnover again. Same old story. Need stuff to break. Need a turnover. The Bills had 13 yards in the second quarter. James Cook, good run. All right, 2nd and 1. Come on. Come on, man. We need a pick. We need a fumble. We need something to go our way. Something to go our way. Yeah, we can't hold Buffalo forever. We have to score. 100%. 100%. 100%. Buffalo is too good to be held down forever. All right. Just got to hold them. Contain, no touchdown. Field goal is okay. Field goal is not great, but it's better than a touchdown. Come on, guys. Come on. Run defense. Come on. Come on. Come on. Defense has to get the momentum back. Get the momentum back right here. Someone make a play. Defense gets a stop here. Hold them to a field goal. Something like that. Pick, fumble, sack, whatever. You get the momentum back. Just got to hold them. Buffalo's just committed to the run. Buffalo's just going to say, hey, we're going to run the football. Try and stop us. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. All right, another Cook run. Good stop. Good job. Good job. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9. Whatever. Okay. Classic Buffalo, though. Classic Buffalo saying, yeah, we're just going to run the football. Like, Buffalo unwavered. Unwavered. Come on. 2nd and 9. Yeah, James Cook. They're putting this game on James Cook's shoulders. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Play action. Flag came in. Let's see. Or did they get the block early? Yep, they got the block early. Ladies and gentlemen, confirmed. The Bills hate Sean McDermott. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all see that? Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills undisciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills would rather paintball with Sean McDermott than have him as the head coach confirmed. Undisciplined penalty. They got to fix that in practice. Zero respect for McDermott. All right, here we go. 2nd and 19. This is the possession. You cannot let them convert. It is 2nd and 19. Here we go. Come on, get a stop here. Incompletion, something. They might just run like a draw. Okay, they're going to throw it. Pressure. Cam, no. All right, 3rd and 10. Get him back to the line of scrimmage. All right, 3rd and 10. Got to have a stop. Got to have a stop here. Quincy Riley in on the tackle. What's up? Quincy Riley's out there. Okay. Quincy Riley gets in. Tight coverage. Almost got there. Got to have a stop. 3rd and 10. Damn. I just saw a report, guys, from Ian Rappaport. Malik Neighbors is believed to have torn his ACL. Oh, hate to see that. That's per Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. 3rd and 8. Get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. Damn, what a throw. Damn, Khalil Shakir on the slant. That was a tight window. Damn it. Josh Allen, man. Look at this. Look at this window. Zip. All right. Oh, Brian Brazil almost got a piece of it, too. Damn. I mean, that thing fit right through there. Brazil almost got a piece. All right, hold him to a field goal. Come on. Hold him to a field goal. All right, Cook, more running. Damn, guys, come on. Cook's gashing us now. Gashing us now. Quincy Riley on the tackle. Yeah, we cannot let this happen. We cannot let the Bills just run the ball for 9 yards a run. It just can't be a thing. Come on. 3rd down defense. What are we right now? On 3rd downs, they're 2 for 5 right now on 3rd down. 2 for 5. Not too bad. All right, 1st and 10. Allen, play action. Ugh, that's tough. Yeah. Bills are pouring it on this drive. This is when Buffalo is hard to stop. This is hard to stop right here. When Buffalo can run the football like this, very difficult to stop them because it makes you commit people to the box, and then you've got Josh Allen on play action. You got all that to deal with. Very difficult. They gotta stop. They gotta stop the run. You cannot let James Cook keep running the ball like this. 1st and goal. Back to Cook. Yeah, man, I can't give up 6-7 yards. Damn. Can't have that. All right, bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. Man, New England is pouring it on Carolina. 35-6. 35-6, New England. The NFL is crazy, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Carolina wins 30-0 against Atlanta. Now it's 35-6, and Atlanta's winning 24-13. All right, 2nd and goal. Here we go. Damn, yeah, it's just pump fake. Big time pump fake. Damn it. All right. Okay, this possession. Huge on this possession. Got to have something here for the Saints. What a drive from the Bills, man. That's Buffalo at their best. Buffalo at their best is when they're running the football. You keep the defense off balance where, you don't know what the hell to do, right? You're sitting there, you're like, we got to stop James Cook. It's like, okay, how do we stop him? Put people in the box. All of a sudden now you got Josh Allen doing play action rollouts. You got all these people in the box. What are you going to do, Cannot let them run the football like that. Cannot let that happen. Oh, I thought he missed that extra point. All right. Okay, got to have something here. Got to have something here on this drive. You cannot go 3 possessions against the Buffalo Bills without scoring. Cannot do it. Cannot do it at all. You can't go punt. You can't go interception, punt, and expect to win this game. So this is the most important drive of the game. This is the most important drive of the game. Damn. Come on. Gotta have anything on this drive. Keep it a one possession game. Keep it within. You do not want to get way behind the Bills, because then the Bills are just going to lean on you. Come on. Come on, boys. Gotta believe. Show me something, team. Show me something. Show me something. This is where, now, you don't abandon the run just yet, for sure. I mean, you still run the football, you still play balance, you still do all that. You know, you're down 11, whatever, but you can't just say, all right, well, we're just going to throw the ball now. Keep running your offense. Keep running your offense. Keep running the offense. If we had a field goal, it would be an 8-point game. There it is. Quick maths. There you go. There it is. Come on, man. Big drive here. Big drive. Big drive. What I want to see is I want to see Kellen stick to basics. I want to see him continue the game plan that we had this entire game. Mika Egbuka, touchdown. This is where you stick to what you were doing. You run the football. What a drive from the Bills, man. All right, come on, Saints. Show me something. Show us something. Defense has to get them off the field on third down. Well, it's more about the first down right now. Like that, you cannot allow 7-yard rushes on first down. Can't do that. Third down, they've only had 5 third downs. They're 2 for 5 on third down. But you cannot allow 7-yard run, 7-yard run, 7-yard run. All right, here we go. Come on, man. Here we go. Atlanta putting it on Washington. Atlanta putting it on Washington, and New England putting it on Carolina. So week-to-week league in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Got to get a touchdown. Got to get a run. Or a field goal. Got to get points. 1st and 10. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Empty set. Kamara in the slot. All right, Kamara motions back. Okay, sticking to the run. I like it. All right. Little 3-yard run. Whatever. 3-yard run. Okay. Just matriculate down the field. Do what you got to do. Where's Mason Tipton? He's probably somewhere near the water jugs, or maybe the fans. Okay, Juwan in some motion there. Boom, Juwan. Tough catch, son. Get up, John. Go get up, Juwan. What a play. Good job, Juwan. First down. That was nice. That was nicey from Juwan. Juwan, tough catch, and then fights for the first down. Here we go. All right, what's next? Here we go. 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Okay. Play action. Look, Shaheed. Oh, he's going to go deep. Rattler running it, baby. Oh. Rattler with the okey doke. Oh, my God. Rattler with the Euro step. What a run. Oh, my God. Rattler with the... That was nicey. What a play. Let's see if anybody was open. No? Cook, nah. Cooks is who he's looking at. But, yeah, there's no reason to throw that. And then watch right here. Oop, take your shoes off, 42. Take your shoes off, 42, and go hit the bus. Go sit on the bus. All right, come on. It's 1st and 10. Shaheed back in motion. A lot of these motions, guys, if you're watching them, is to let Rattler know if they're in man or if they're in zone or whatever. Like a lot of those motions right there is just to give you an idea of what the defense is doing. Is the defense in man? Are they in zone? So even those little things like that, they have a reason. Okay. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Here we go. 2nd and 8 here. Zip. Christopher. Big catch. Big catch. That was tough. That was a gutsy catch right there. Gutsy catch. I mean, that's tough. You're coming across the middle. You know you're going to get hit. 24 was headhunting. Good job. This is a good drive. 3rd and 1, run the football. Run the football. Third and 1. Jawan motion again. It's going to, yep. I knew it. I was going to say they're going to follow Jawan on the left side there. I like that play. That's good play design. That's a good 3rd and 1 play. Good 3rd and 1 play there. You got Jawan lead blocking. You got kind of some misdirection with Kendra. It's like, man, just get a yard. That's a play that is get 2 yards. Oh, I just chop the mic. All right. I like this. A hell of a drive so far. Hell of a drive. All right. See how 7 follows Shaheed. So now Rattler knows, okay, they're in man, whatever. Alvin, nice. Good run, Alvin. Good run. Good run. Penix with an awful pick just now in Atlanta. What are you doing, Michael? Come on. Thirsty firsty? Thirsty firsty. Kamara with a big run? Yeah, that was nice. Okay. Keep it up. Just run the football. Just keep running. All right. Flag. What are we going to get? False start. That was a quick flag. Offsides, maybe? It was either offsides. Oh, 12 man. Let's see. What's the call? What's the call? 12 men on the field? Yep. They hate McDermott. No respect for McDermott confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, no respect for McDermott confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, undisciplined team. Ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bills cannot win the Super Bowl because they hate their coach and they're an undisciplined team and they do not respect Sean McDermott. They would rather play paintball with Sean McDermott. Cannot win the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bills, scratch them off. Ladies and gentlemen, scratch the Buffalo Bills off of the Super Bowl contention list. No respect for the coach. All right, here we go. 1st and 5. Kendra, flash. First down. Thirsty firsty. Boop. Thirsty firsty. 3-headed rushing attack. Is that a hydra? Is that considered a hydra, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. 1st and goal from the 10. Olave in motion. 7's following Olave. Run the ball again. Good. Kendra kind of fell down, kind of kept going, kind of slid, kind of moonwalked. He did like the Johnny Cage slide kick, the shadow kick. Got to keep the Kamara-Miller duo going true. Josh the Great announces my favorite drive from this season. There you go. I like it. Philly special time? Philly special? Who says no? Philly special from the 3? Who says no? Second and goal, Rattler dumped to AK. Okay, whatever. So third and goal from the 3. Perfect time for the Philly special, Statue of Liberty. Third and goal. My hands are sweating. Here we go. Third and goal. All right. Cook's in motion. Fake. Rattler. Zip. Olave, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Chris Olave. Who's trading Olave? Is Olave, are we trading Olave in chat? Chat. Fake pitch. This team's playing. Maybe Olave is a number 1. Wait, are we canceling the Olave trades? Ladies and gentlemen, chat, let me know. Are we canceling the Olave trades or trading the Olave? Is Sean McDermott... Wait, I'm confused. Is Sean McDermott cooked or are we trading Olave? Did we trade Olave in the middle of this game? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confused. You got to go for 2 here. Got to go for 2. Let's see. Okay. Stoll. Is that Maliki Mataveo out there in motion? Double tight end on the left. Motion across. Timeout. Who? Buffalo. Buffalo uses their second timeout. Buffalo, relax, guys. You only have 3. Damn. Buffalo's just wheeling and dealing these timeouts. That was a crazy formation. So you had 3 tight ends on the field. You got Jawan, Stoll, a timeout on a 2-point conversion. Timeout on a 2-point conversion. Is Sean McDermott cooked, chat? Is Sean McDermott in over his head? Here we go. 2-point conversion. Out of the timeout. Sean McDermott is in over his head. Here we go. Same play? Are they just going to do the same thing? All right, here we go. Same play. They said run it back. Here we go. All right, Alvin motion. Damn, just a Rattler direct quarterback power. Yeah, it looked pretty close too. But that's a wild play. That's a wild play. That's asking a lot from Rattler. That's asking a lot from Rattler. That's asking a lot. I like the play call, but I like the design. It's just you're a half yard away. Oh man. If Taysom's in, that's a touchdown. Well, Taysom will be on one leg. That's not a trick play. That's just a design quarterback run. All right. Down 5. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on. Come on, D. Damn. I mean, it's always easier to say like after the play or whatever, but it's like, you know, if Rattler could have just extended, you know what I mean? If he could have just stuck the ball out, boom, that's a 2-pointer. But regardless, you got to have a stop. 100%. Regardless, you got to have a stop. Doesn't matter if you're down 3, doesn't matter if you're down 5, got to have a stop. Get the stop. Field goal, still a 1-possession game. Come on. Come on, D. 1 drive, 1 stop. Man, this has been quite the performance. Let's take a look at the box score again. All right, team stats. The 6.7 yards per play from the Bills cannot have that. The 8.9, or excuse me, the 5 yards a play, or 5 yards a rush, 8.9 yards a pass. Josh Allen has completed 10 of 14. Spencer Rattler, 10 for 16. Third down, Saints are 50% on third down. Bills are 2 for 5. 18 first downs to 15. Yards are about the same. The interception, the Olave interception right now is the real difference. Saints are now winning time of possession. They had to win time of possession if they want a chance. Jawan at 3 receptions, Olave at 2. So Jawan needs 2 more for his number. Chris needs 4 more for his number. All right, come on, defense. Come on. This is where you need a turnover. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. This is where you need the turnover. Come on, man. Bam, Buffalo had 10 guys on the field when they called the timeout in the 2-point conversion. Buffalo confirmed undisciplined. Confirmed hate Sean McDermott. All right, come on, dude. 1 play, and then we go to the fourth quarter. Come on. Here we go. Dump to Cook. Yeah. Cam. Tough for Cam. Cam's chasing down. All right, come on, guys. Gotta have... Look, here's the deal. You got to have some resistance on first down. All right, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Get ready for the fourth quarter. Put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. BRB. All right, guys, I washed my hands. Don't worry. Wash my hands. We're good. All right. Here we go. Fourth quarter begins. All right. 1st and 10. Here we go. Got to have some resistance. Got to have some resistance to Cook. Cook is going nuts. The one thing the Saints have been good at on defense this season has been stopping the run. This game, not so much. Come on. Field goal. Just hold them to a field goal. Do what you got to do. Thank God. James Cook's not in the game. Thank God. Okay, 3rd and 3. This has got Josh Allen run written all over it. I'll go ahead and tell you that. This has got, I'll go ahead and give you the play. The play is going to be, they're going to motion, then they're going to do a play action, then Josh Allen's going to have a like one route read as he's rolling out, and then he's going to have the option to either throw it or run it. Let's see. Let's see if this is the right play. I got a feeling it's going to be one of these play action. Josh Allen rolls, gets the option. There's the motion. There's the play action. Oh, they ran it. Okay. Wow. How about that from James? How about that from? I think if you're Buffalo, you go for this. You got to go for this if you're Buffalo. Let's see. But how about this if you're Sean McDermott? James Cook is running out of his mind. 2nd down, you take him out and run. 3rd down, you take him out and run. Like what are you doing if you're, I mean, it's not Sean McDermott, it's Joe Brady, but all right, here we go. 4th and 2. Why do you not just do a Josh Allen quarterback power here if you're Buffalo? I don't get that. Oh, Shakir. Oh my God. What a stop. What a stop. We are freaking back. Ladies and gentlemen, how dumb is this? How dumb is this? 2nd down, you don't run James Cook. 3rd down, you don't run James Cook. 4th down, you don't run James Cook. Joe Brady, what are you doing? Is Joe Brady cooked? Is Joe Brady cooked, chat? Is Joe Brady confirmed cooked? Joe Brady, what are you doing? Houston, 19-0 on Tennessee. All right, here we go. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown. Chat, is Joe Brady cooked? Here we go. Come on. This is the possession. This is the drive. Come on, Saints. Come on. Come on. We get a touchdown here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Run the football. Run the football. Do what you got to do. Win the game for me. Win the game for my views. Win the game for my channel. Please. Buy a hat, buy a shirt, buy a mug. Come on. Come on. Oop, Tampa's making it a game. Bucky Irving on a big reception. Pull within 11. Come on. We look like the worst team in the league one week. Keep a tight game with a Super Bowl contender next week. That's why, Josh the Great, that's exactly why every single week I come up here and I say, guys, let's not overreact to one game. It's the NFL. Let's not overreact. That's why I say, let's look at the analytics. Let's look at what's going on. Let's take a deeper look at this instead of reeing and slobbering all over the keyboard. All right, here we go. 1st down. Run the football. Okay, there you go. Kendra, boom, 4 yards. Fine. Cool. Cool. Whatever. Keep going. All right. They only gave him 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Man, that was a tough spot. Tough spot there. Come on. 2nd and 8. Give me something. Dump to Kendra. Kendra, first down. That's a thirsty firsty. That's a thirsty firsty. That's a thirsty firsty. That's a thirsty firsty. James, watching the game at B-Dubs in Little Rock. Couple of Saints fans in here. I just had to show them the face of the franchise in action. Man, that might be the comment. That might be the quote of the day. Daryl, that might be the quote of the damn day. GG's, brother. That might be the quote of the damn day. Next question. What'd you get at B-Dubs? What was your order? All right, here we go. Rat Daddy. I got so much stuff happening on my screen right now. Rat Daddy, play action, roll out to his left. Like it. What a throw. Good throw and catch. First down. Great throw and catch. Olave, another one. That was a great throw and catch right there, ladies and gentlemen. You got to love the play action, roll out to the opposite shoulder, shift around, swing your hips, swing your shoulders, square your shoulders up, make the throw. A little bit of tempo here. Daddy likes. Daddy likes. Kendra, run. All right. 1.5 yards, whatever. Come on. Keep Josh Allen on the sideline. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. You don't want to kick a field goal here, but it is in play. You know. Rattler zip. What a throw. Jesus. That was 114 miles an hour. Here's like Paul Skeens. Spencer Rattler. Stand up. And then get crunk. Rattler feeling it. I mean, that is a zip. That thing was flying. What a throw, man. 1st and 10. Just run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. There you go. AK for 2. That was a rocket from Rattler. Come on. All right, 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. What do we got here? What are we cooking up? What are we cooking up? 2nd and 9. All right, Alvin in the backfield. Alvin in motion. Dump to Alvin. Yep. Make a miss. Make a miss. Go, Alvin. Make a miss. Tough. Tough. That was good from Buffalo's defense. Whatever. It's fine. 3rd down. All right, 3rd down, 3rd and 13. You don't want to do anything too crazy here. You know, you don't want to make a huge mistake here, but also you want to give yourself a chance. You're not necessarily playing for a field goal. 3rd and 13. You gotta have protection though. That's important. We can't have immediate pressure or anything like that. Don't take a sack. All right. Rip. Oh my! Did he catch it? He catch it? Did it bounce? Did he catch it? What's going on? Touchdown? Cooks? Show me something. What's going on? Touchdown! Tutty! Show me. Show me a replay. What the hell's going on? What a catch from Brandon Cooks if he caught this. Oh, he caught that. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. What a catch. Let's see. I think he's got his hand under it. I think that's a touchdown. I think his hand's under it, and they ruled it a touchdown. Let's see. I can't see. Like, the shadows are jacking me up. I don't know. Is his hand under that? These replays are horrible. Okay, here's the angle on the right. But Ian, I can't see nothing. I don't know if you can overturn that. I don't know if you can overturn it. I can't see nothing. I'm Stevie Wonder over here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Give me this call. Captain Triceps. What's he signaling? You see this referee just doing a weird, he's like Flappy Birding? It looked like the ball definitely hits the ground, but it looks like he had his hand underneath it. So, like, the ball bounces off his hand off the ground. That's what it looked like to me. It looks to me like his hand is under the ball when it bounces off, and then he has it pinned against his knee. I think it's a touchdown. I think it's a touchdown. I'll tell you that right now. I think that's a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. I think it's a touchdown. I don't think the ball ever came in contact exclusively with the ground. That's what I'm saying. On the other hand, Rat Daddy can't miss. I mean, put a better throw on him. Hell of an attempt from Brandon, one way or the other. But make a better throw. I think it was a touchdown, though. No, you don't go for it. No, it'd be 4th and 13. You don't go for it. You definitely kick it and go down 2. You don't go for it. I think it's going to be a touchdown. I don't think they can overturn it. I think his hand was underneath the ball when it bounced. I think it was pinned to his leg. I'm sweating. I'm soaked. I'm absolutely soaking the shirt. What the hell am I even talking about? All right. But if it is overturned, you definitely kick it. I mean, going for it is nuts. And we all need to relax. Here we go. Come on. If you score, are you saying go for 2 if you score? Yeah, because then you're up. Yeah, there's no difference between being up 2 and being up 1. So, yeah, you try and go up 3. Yeah. If you if you do score, you go for 2, yeah. All right, come on. Give me something here, ladies and gentlemen. Overturned? Oh, my God. Let's see. I mean, I just don't see it. Like, right here, it looks like... I don't know, man. I'm seeing it. I just don't know. I do not see it hit the ground. Now, I am incredibly biased. I am 100% refusing to believe. I don't know, man. I just don't see how you can overturn that. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know. There you go, Blake. Well in, son. Well in. Well in. Well in. I don't know. I don't know how you overturn it. I really don't. I mean, I just never saw it. Like, if his hand is underneath that ball when it bounces, whatever. I never saw the ball actually hit the ground exclusively. I definitely saw the ball on top of his hand come in contact with the ground, but I never saw where the ball just hit the ground on its own. Maybe they had a different angle. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah. All right. You get a stop. I mean, you get a stop, then everything's in front of you. But it starts now. But at the same time, though, it is what it is. Rather's got to put a better throw on him. I mean, Cook shouldn't have to go through a Cirque du Soleil, a Cirque du Soleil choreography to make the catch. The last winless team to defeat unbeaten team on the road 3+ games in the season was 1975. I was 7 years old. Okay. Got to have a stop. Give me a stop. Give me a turnover. Let's do something. Groupie, Jesus Christ. Blake, what are you doing? Did he just miss it? Did he just straight up, let's see. Did he do a line drive? The sun is killing me. If he did a line drive, whatever, because you're supposed to do line drives, and it's hard to control. But if he just whiffs it, I'm not going to be able to see a replay. I can't see a replay for the boy. You can't give me a replay? All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. All right, play action. A lot of time. Dump to Cook. Big tackle. Come on. What a play from Carl. What a play from Carl Granderson. To break down, to keep James Cook in front of you and make that tackle in open space. Good Lord. Come on. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. All right. Allen back. Okay. Allen's rolled out. Throw on the run. And incomplete. What a play. Was that Sanker? Sanker's an animal. Big Daddy Jonas. Jonas is nicey in coverage. He is handling these tight ends. And the Bills deploy 3 tight ends. So that's Kincaid out there too. That was very nice from Sanker. 3rd and 5. Get a stop. 3rd and 5. Get a stop. Come on. 3rd and 5, get a stop. Now, this is where Josh Allen might run because the game's getting a little taut. So this could be okay, we got a little motion, a little double motion. That double motion right there, it's 100% for Josh Allen to look to see what's going on. Oh, yep, Josh Allen takes off. Damn it, man. I knew it. Exactly what I was saying. Get him down. Damn it, man. I knew it. If the game's in the balance like that, Josh Allen takes off. Damn, Josh Allen's good. That's the MVP. That's the MVP, man. God. That's the MVP. Tough, man. Pete Werner was in... Pete Werner got sent into the nether realm. Watch this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See you, Pete. Hey, Pete, take your shoes off, brother. Man, you know it's coming, too. 3rd and 6, games on the line. Or 3rd and 5, game on the line. Josh Allen just says, yep, want me do. Damn, and then right there. Then Dalton Kincaid gets in. All right, whatever. Keep going. Keep going. Got to score. Reset. 7 minutes. Got to score. Reset. Same old stuff. Keep going. We're in whatever. We're in a shootout. 7 minutes left. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let me try and get these bots out of here. 7 minutes left. Keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Just keep it moving. No time to cry. 7 minutes left. Right back on offense. Damn, Josh Allen, man. Again, you got the MVP. You know what I mean? You got the MVP. All right. Back on offense. Got to have a score. Got to have a score. Got to have points. Anything. What just happened? What just happened on the extra point? False start. Okay. A missed extra point would be enormous. Then changes everything. They made it. All right. All right. Any kind of points. Just got to have success here. All right. Man, damn, Josh Allen. 3rd and 5, and you know it's coming. You know he's going to say, yeah, this is me. Just right up the middle. All right. Okay, got to have points. Bottom line. Got to have points. I'm sorry, Werner hasn't been great. I don't care what his PFF score says. Good news, Saul. His PFF score has been ass. His PFF score has been absolutely horrible. Pete got shook on the Josh Allen run. Yeah, he did. That's why it's so hard with the Bills, man. Like, that's why it's so hard with this. That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot give them an inch. You cannot have the interception by Olave on the goal line. You cannot have the punt or the punt to start the second half. Like, it's so, you're playing in such a game within the margins. You cannot let them have anything because you got to be perfect to beat teams like this. I mean, they are the Buffalo Bills. Like, they're arguably the best team in the NFL. All right, 7 minutes left. We score here. We've had success on offense. We score here, then we're a stop away. I mean, a lot of people right now in chat, I can see it, are crying all over the keyboard. You got 7 minutes left. Get on the ball, get on offense, score, kick a field goal, get a touchdown, get a stop. Then you're within a tutty of winning it. All right, Jawan, 3 receptions. Chris, 3 receptions. Kamara, 15 for 70. Good game from Alvin. I mean, a good game from Kendra. 34 carries for 189 yards and a 5.6 yards per carry. Ladies and gentlemen, in chat, who was making videos all week saying the Buffalo Bills run defense was gettable? Someone in chat, tell me. Somebody. Someone tell me in chat. Who was telling you all week the Buffalo Bills run defense was absolutely gettable? All right. The hell am I talking about? Here we go. Who gives a shit about the Bills' run defense? David, we're playing the Bills. David, that's the team we're playing right now. Who gives a shit about the Bills' run defense? David, our opponent today are the Buffalo Bills, David, we are actively playing the Bills right now. What do you mean? They are the defense that we are currently facing right now today. What do you mean who cares about their run defense? We're trying to run the ball against them. What do you mean, David? What do you mean? What? All right. Who cares about the Bills? They're our opponent. Okay, here we go. Come on, offense. Man, that was a perfect kick. All right? Perfect kick. Like, in today's NFL, what you want to do is you either want to make it hard for the returner, like that, like have them backing up on the 1 or a line drive or something like that. That's what you want to do. What you do not want to do is just give them the ball at the 35. That's it. So that's why you see these like line drive kicks, these like squib kicks or whatever. There you go. All right. Come on. Gotta have something. Baltimore, Kansas City, 3:00 game. You gotta love that, man. Is the NFL great or is the NFL great? All right, here we go. First down, 1st and 10. Rat Daddy looking around, progress, boom. Is that Cooks? Good catch, tough catch. Yeah, you get back to what's working, run your offense, you don't have to necessarily haul ass. I mean, play with some tempo, fine. But you can still run the football. You can still do what you want to do. Rattler, zip. There you go. What a catch. Who's that? Rashid. Nice catch, baby. Nice catch from Rashid. Rattler put it in the basket. Come on. What a throw. Right in his tummy. Right in his tum-tum. Play action. Rattler to Alvin. Damn. Alvin got smoked. That was a big hit there. Big hit. All right. Yeah, that was one of those plays where they're trying to take a shot. You got to respect. I mean, the Saints know what's going on here. You know, like the Saints know, all right, you got to take a shot. You got to try and, you know, get it how you live. I got to see the all 22. I have no idea what the coverage was downfield. 2nd and 10, 4 down territory. Oh, Rattler. You always get nervous when you see the defensive ends going at the legs like that. Always nervous. You got to get rid of that earlier. Ugh, that's ugly. Right at the knees. I don't think it should have been a penalty per se, but always scary. Ugh. Yeah, it could have been nasty. All right, 3rd and 10. Got to have it here. Get something, because you're probably in 4 down territory. Get you 8 yards. Get you 9 yards. Why not get you 11 yards? All right, 3rd and 10. Not where you want to be. If it's 4th and 10, you don't go for it. But all right, Rattler's checking at the line. They're going to send heat here. Yep, there's the heat. Got to get rid of it. Go. Make a miss. Shaheed. Make a miss, son. Yeah, you'd probably go for this. Yep, they're going for it. Man, you got to make a miss, Shaheed. Got to go for this. 4th and 3. Give me your best play. 4th and 3, best play. They're probably going to send heat again. Not really. There it is. Go, Alvin. Get upfield. Alvin! Brother! Get upfield. You're right at the line. I know it's hard to tell. I know it's easier for me to say, but damn. Did he slip? Did he slip? Is that what happened? Let's see. Yeah, pressure again. Nice replay. Can I see the replay? All right, right here. He just slips. Damn, I don't know if he would have made the tackle. Damn, I don't know if he would have made that tackle if he doesn't slip. Damn. I don't know. I don't know if he makes that tackle if he doesn't slip. Man. Damn. All right, here comes the James Cook show. I'd have to see that again. I don't know if he makes the tackle if he doesn't slip. Man. All right, D. Big stop. Big stop here. Field goal keeps it the same. It's still a 2-score game. If you hold them to a field goal, nothing really changes. Time is obviously against us, but damn. Like I said, you cannot give them an inch. Cannot fail on 4th down. Cannot have interceptions on the goal line. Cannot have the punt after the second half. Can't have it. Gutsy performance. Gutsy, man. All right. Second and 5. False start. Oh, Josh Allen's not happy about that. Josh Allen was not happy. Not happy. Okay. Big play, stops the clock, resets, gives everybody a second, stops the game. Gives New Orleans a second to get their life together. Quick around the league. Atlanta 34-24 against Washington. Detroit 27-10 against Cleveland. Houston 26-0 against Tennessee. Cam Ward. This is a tough start to the year for the Titans. New England 42-6 against Carolina. Ay caramba. The Giants 21-18 against the Chargers, trying to hold on. Philadelphia 31-23 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, here we go. Allen zip. Okay. 3rd and 6-ish, something like that. Probably have here. 3rd and 6 is going to be Josh Allen run territory. I'll go ahead and tell you all that. Have we worn the white helmets yet? Yes, last game. Not good. Yeah, we wore the white helmets in Seattle. Bad. All right. Now, if we get the ball, well, when we get the ball back, I'll tell you, this is going to be where you got to let it rip. So, for all the Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson hombres, this would be the 5 minutes where you're going to get a lot of that. We got the spam boys in here now. Let's see. We got the spam hombres in here. Let's see if I can get them out. I'm hiding users left and right. All right, 3rd and 6. See what we can do. Oh, what a play from Brian Brzee. Big sack. Sack lunch. Big sack. Good job from Brian. Brian fought off a hell of a block there. That was nice. That was big. That was big. Yeah, Brzee was getting, he was getting every bit of this. Had to fight back. Got put into the $1 million dream. He was actually losing blood flow to his brain there. Did you see him get put in the sleeper hold? Fights off the sleeper hold. Roddy Piper would have been impressed. Okay. We got to have a touchdown, and we got to have it quick. A punt return would be crazy. Would be crazy. Here we go. 3 sacks on Josh Allen is ain't easy. All right, here we go. 5-18, 9-point game. Boy, do I wish we had that field goal. Boy, do I wish we had, let's see here. Did it get blocked? Oh, wait. I thought it was blocked. Was it not? Oh, my God. Is that going to be roughing the kicker? Oh, my God. Why are we even trying to block it? It's 4th and 7. My God, man. Jalen Ford. Jalen. Yeah, you can't do that. Come on. What are we doing here? Jalen Ford. Why? I understand trying to make a play, but damn, brother. Yeah, that's a scary hit to take too. Your leg is just out there dangling. Damn. If he gets the block, then it doesn't matter, but damn it. Oh yeah, no, it was who even knows? Cannot have that. That's just one of those worst case scenario, because now Buffalo's just going to kill every bit of 4 minutes. And that crushes the Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson. Severe lack of respect, yeah. The Kellen Moore disrespect shows its head. Absolute off-the-top rope elbow drop. Ugh. Damn it. Special teams has been good, too. All right. You got to have a 3 and out. Got to have a 3 and out here. Again, field goals doesn't change anything. Got to have a 3 and out. That's it. That's the Josh Allen play I was talking about earlier, where you play action, roll out, and then he has one read. Right there is James Cook. He has the read to Cook, or he can run. That play, I think, on like 3rd and 1, 4th and 2, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, I think is like impossible to stop. All right. Got to have a 3 and out. Get the ball back just to get some Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson props to hit. Here we go. Man, that's the Josh Allen. That's the Josh Allen. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. I don't know if the Saints are going to get the ball back. That's what's so weird about the Bills. If Josh Allen just does that every play, how do you stop it? You know what I mean? How do you stop it? And then it's like they don't do it until they have to. It's wild. I mean, it's wild how they operate. Josh Allen really is a cheat code, man. Really is a cheat code. All right. Little pitch to James Cook. I mean, this is almost like, you know, I guess it doesn't matter, but you're getting that, like, let him score territory. Damn. Damn. Overturning the I mean, it's just like those little things, overturning the touchdown, Chris Olave pick, the roughing the kicker, like all that stuff. Man, you cannot do any of that. That stuff cannot happen. Cannot happen if you're trying to win these games. All right, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, got to have a stop. Got to have a stop. Remember, a field goal is the exact same thing as 9 points. Exact same situation. Not saying we're going to win the game or anything, but, you know. Does the kicker have a knee brace on? The hell's going on here? That's called being a bad football team? Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's why the Saints are... I mean, the Saints are a bad football team. Like, no doubt. They are in the bottom, whatever, wherever you want to rank them. Those are the things that good teams do not do. Those are the things that the Saints have to be better at. They have to get better and, you know, all that stuff. Like, 100%. You know, good teams, great teams, whatever, they don't make those mistakes. And, you know, the Saints are one of those teams where you got to figure out how not to make them. You know what I mean? This is a different game if we get points before the half. I mean, it's different too if the Cooks touchdown stands. It's a different game if the Olave interception doesn't happen. Like all that stuff, you know, like all those little miscues, all those little whoopsie poopsies. You just can't do them. You cannot do them and beat the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. You're a 17-point dog. You're a 15.5-point dog. You know what I mean? And it sucks because of good effort, good performance, all that stuff. A lot of stuff got cleaned up from last week. Obviously, it's a very different game, but they're just not giving themselves that chance. This is Josh Allen run again. Okay, good stop. Cool. We get the ball. Get the ball. And is this kicker going to kick with a knee brace on? I hope they kick. At this point now, we just need to get Olave and / or Juwan Johnson props to hit, and then we can, you know, whatever. Okay. The holder has the knee brace. What the hell is even going on here? I wonder what excuse and numbers game you're going to pull up. I mean, like, guys, this is, I'm not going to lie. That is a crazy That is a crazy like mindset to have after this game. I just don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You're a 15, 16 point underdog on the road at Buffalo. Put up a fight. I don't know, man. I mean, if it's just like, if this game ruined your day, honestly, you might just want to quit watching. Like, quit watching. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't get it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you want to win, but damn. What did I say? What was my score prediction, ladies and gentlemen? 31-17? Am I on a different freaking level, or am I on a different freaking level? God. I'll have to pull up the stream recap. But 31-17, 31-19. Unbelievable. Unreal. Do I do it or do I do it? All right, Rattler, throw it to Olave, throw it to Juwan. Let's hit these props. Get on out of here. You know how we always talk about, like, whenever you have like a decision, like, what do you want your opponent to do? We definitely wanted them to kick that field goal. You absolutely want them to kick the field goal. See, like right there, Prater, the worst thing you can do is kick the ball in the end zone. That's why kicking is so weird now, because, you know, back in the day, you just boot it deep, who cares? But now it's like, man, Prater, do anything but that. Do anything but just kick in the end zone. You know? All right. You know, before it's like, yeah, kick it deep, who cares? Now you gotta... All right, throw it to Olave, throw it to Juwan Johnson. Let's hit some props. Let's cash at least one of them. Cash Juwan, cash Olave, whatever you got to do. All right. What's the box score? What do we need here? We cashed Kamara like 2 hours ago. So we need 2 more catches for Juwan and 3 more catches for Olave. We got to get 1. Got to get 1. Juwan is easier, obviously. It's less. So we just throw it to Juwan. Let's see Juwan Johnson here. Oh, Rattler, how do you escape that? Damn it. Come on, man. Get the ball out. Get the ball out quick. Hopefully to Juwan or Chris Olave. And now I got to watch a Burger King commercial. Not the time. Not the time or the place for a Burger King commercial. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. And then we get the bots in here. And now we got the bots. Now we got the bots. Let's see. We got the bots trying to spam. All right, we good? We get the bots out of here. Get the bots out of here. All right. Come on, man. Let me hit a prop. Let me hit a prop. Oh, man. Are the Giants going to do it? The Giants have the ball right now up 21-18. Looks like 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. Malik Neighbors tore his ACL, as reported by Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. Hate to see that. I have to go back and look at how Jackson Dart's been in the game. Has anybody been watching the game? How has Jackson Dart looked? I've seen a lot of Jackson Dart running around. We've got Jackson Dart's rushing props. He's got to have more than 6, huh? Let's see. I feel like every time I look up, he's running the ball. Jackson Dart has 10. Yeah, he's got 10 carries. Jesus. 10 carries. All right. Jackson Dart looked awesome today. Bryce Young got benched. Well, that game's way out of hand, right? Last time I looked, it was like 45-3, or 45-6 or something. Dart pretty good, way better than Russ. Man, how bad was Russell in that Kansas City game? The Russell Wilson Kansas City game was one of the worst games I've ever seen. Bucks might come back. I hope so. I have the Bucks plus 3.5. The Bucks getting it, missing the 2-point conversion would be best case scenario for my 3.5. Oh, Baker, what a run. Did y'all see that run by Baker? Guts. All right, third and whatever. A lot of pressure from the inside. A lot of pressure up the middle for the Bills. All right, here we go. 3rd and 20. Jawan, Christopher. There you go. Let it rip, Rattler. Good. 4th and 6-ish now. All right, gotta have it. Gotta have it. To Shaheed. Shaheed's been decent this game. Man, that Alvin Kamara 4th down, man. Like, you wonder if he doesn't slip. Like, you wonder if he gets there. So much, 2-point conversion we failed, the pick, just all those things. We just got to be better at those 50-50 marginal situations. We got to fix that. All right, 4th and 6, Heat, Rattler. Yeah, the pressure, man. The offensive line is struggling at picking up the blitz. When they send this blitz, there's a lot of confusion going on. A lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. Let's see. Who didn't pick it up? Oh, no, he just got beat. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. There was a lot happening there. Just swatted. Just swatted. Was that Joey Bosa? Or whichever Bosa? Yeah, coming around with the swat. Man, this is where... What's Josh Allen at? If Josh Allen... Because you're going to get the kneel downs. Allen's got 4. If Allen gets 3 kneel downs, he's gonna burn. He's gonna go over his rushing attempts. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be a sick beat right there. Hand the ball off. If he gets the 3 kneel downs, he gets 7 carries, and he burns the... Let's see. This Josh Allen kneel down situation is going to be absolutely sick. Let's see. Where's the clock at? So let's see. He's got 5, right? Wait, what's he got? Oh, he already has 7? Oh, he's had 7? Jesus Christ. Oh, the game's over? So he got 7. So he got 7 on the kneel down. Allen just burned his rushing under with 3 kneel downs at the end. God, that's sick. That is disgusting. That is a bad beat right there. Good Lord have mercy. That is a bad, bad beat. Ugh, that is so bad. That is such a bad beat. Ugh. That's a tough one right there. That is sickening. That is gross. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, man. Unreal. Okay, let's recap this game, shall we? Let's recap this game real quick here. Let me get in on the Raiders. I want to take the Raiders. Let's see. Real quick, and then we'll do the recap. And we'll recap this thing, break it all down. Let's go here. cannot believe that Allen rushing. That's crazy. Contains Allen a whole game. 3 kneels down. Goes over by a half. Sweet. All right. Let's do this real quick. Play the Raiders. Love the Raiders against the Bears today. Love them. Okay. All right, let's do this. Got that. What do we have open? Okay. All right. Okay, did what I had to do. All right, let's get the score pulled up here, or the box score, I mean. All right, got that pulled up. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the box score here. 31-19, Saints 22-20 on first downs. Saints were 5 for 13 on third downs. Bills were 3 for 10. Way better on third down defense, obviously 30%. Fourth down, 0 for 2. The Kamara slip and then play at the end. Total plays, Saints had more plays by... They had 65-57. Total yards, Bills end up winning the yardage, 356 to 299. Yards per play, 6.2 to 4.6. Bills had an extra drive at the end. Passing, 191 to 110. Yards per pass, 3.5 to 7.6. Each had an interception. Each had 3 sacks. Rushing, Saints had 189 yards rushing, 5.6 yards a carry. Bills had 165 yards rushing, 5.2 yards per carry. Bills had 11 penalties. Saints had 4 penalties. Bills confirmed hate Sean McDermott. Turnover was, we just talked about it, equal. And the Bills had 31 minutes time possession. Saints had 28. Saints fought. I'll say that. Bills deserved to win the game. If you look at this, Bills definitely deserved to win the game. You have 6.2 yards per play. You win the total yards. You know, the turnover battle is even. Bills deserved to win it. Saints were within the number, so the Saints covered. This game should have been, you know, the turnover, like the Chris Olave turnover, the overturned situation with Brandon Cooks. The Saints didn't deserve to win this game, but they deserve for this game to be closer. This game probably should have been something closer to 31-26, something like that. This is like a touchdown-ish game. Not that that matters, but then you go to the box score. Rattler, 18 for 27, 126, touchdown. Olave with the pick, or the interception. Kamara, 15 for 70. Kendra, 11 for 65. Rattler, 6 for 49. Target share, Olave, 6 targets, 3 catches, had a couple horrible drops. Rashid leads the team, 47 yards through the air. Yeah, I mean, like, hard-fought game. I think whenever you have a week like last week, whenever you have a week where, you know, you get blown out in Seattle, you have a situation where it's demoralizing, you know, you lose by 31 points, whatever. There are questions of what is the locker room going to do? You know, what is the locker room going to do? How are they going to perform? How are they going to play? Is the team going to quit? You know, all that stuff. I think you can answer that question of the team didn't quit. You know, the Saints did not quit. They played hard in this game. They went to Buffalo, and they were up for the challenge, absolutely. The Saints are a bad team. We knew that coming into the season, right? We said they were going to go 6-11 is our prediction. Whether it was 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, whatever, they're a bad team. As a bad team, in order to get better, they have to stop shooting themselves in the foot. They have to stop throwing interceptions, whether it's Chris Olave or Spencer Rattler. They have to quit throwing picks on the goal line. They have to stop extending drives with penalties. They have to stop all that. You know, like all those things, the 4th and 2, the, you know, whatever. Like in order to take that step and in order to beat teams, they gotta be better in those facets. Rattler, I'm not saying turn to Shuck in week 5, but I do think you're getting there. I do think you're getting close to turning to Shuck, because I think there are some passes that are being missed every week. The passing game is just, it's safe, conservative, is whatever. Like I said, I don't think you turn to him in week 5. I'm not saying that. I think maybe you do give Rattler a couple more weeks to try and see, okay, this is the Bills, right? Bills, Seahawks. Okay, you're playing the Giants next week. Let's see if we can, take a couple steps forward, whatever. But you're getting close. You're getting close to now where it's like, all right, do you see Shuck? Do you see more of Shuck or whatever? It's not like this is Rattler's fault or anything, but, the Cooks throw, that's a missed throw. All right, the Chris Olave throw at home in week 2, right? Missed throw. Like those things, like should Olave should he have caught it? Yeah. Cooks, was it a catch? Should it have been not overturned? Maybe. But the throw's got to be there. And Rattler's fighting he's playing his ass off. Like he's fighting hard. He is gutting it out. Like he's doing what he has to do. It is what it is, but we need more, certainly through the air. Now, this game was a little different because we ran the ball so well that the game script was kind of different. But, I think that for the most part, the Saints cleaned up the penalty stuff, like the pre-snap penalties, things like that we were talking about. They cleaned that up. We didn't see virtually any. Like, we had 4 penalties. I know one is the roughing the kicker. We didn't have really any like illegal shifts or false start or stuff like that. So that all got cleaned up, which is fine, which is good. You wonder, is it something that's going to go week to week, or is it something that's just, early on in the season and it is what it is. So I think that's a question that's been answered. I think you can write the whole penalty thing off. I know a lot of that was made this week, but it's kind of the same song and dance. Like, you're going to be on two sides of the street here. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be two sides of the street where the most important thing can be 31-19. Like, all this, all the box score, all the other stuff I'm talking about, like, that can all kind of be, people can just kind of say, well, I don't really care about that. I care about this 31, and I care about that 19. If that is the case, I'll tell you, it's going to be a lot of weeks of you're not going to like it, because this is a team that is struggling and is limited of what they can do, and they are trying to find themselves. And I don't even mean just like the players, but this whole organization is trying to find itself. Kellen Moore, Brandon Staley, the defense, the young players, even the veterans. Alvin Kamara, where does he fit in this? Chris Olave, he's not a veteran, but where does he fit into this? Juwan Johnson, whoever, the offensive line, everyone on the offensive line, everyone on the defensive line, all the linebackers, everyone in the secondary. This entire team is trying to figure out who they are, where they're going, who's going to move forward, and who's not part of this long-term build. That's where we're at. So there are going to be losses, for sure, 100%. The Saints are going to blow games like that. They didn't blow this game, but there's going to be moments where it's like, damn, if we would have done this, if we would have done this, if we wouldn't done this, the game would have been closer. But they just shoot themselves in the foot, and that's part of this growth process. And it is frustrating, for sure. It is absolutely frustrating as a fan to week in and week out have your team lose. No denying that. But that's kind of where this team is. And it is absolutely a rebuilding young team. The hope is some of these young players, like today, Jonas Sanker. The hope is the Jonas Sankers and the whoever, the Kelvin Banks and the Danny Stutzmans and the name your player. The hope is they take a step and we see something and we build something And there's something there. There's some kind of nucleus that you can take to the next week and the next week and the next year or whatever. But we got to be patient and we got to see it. It is what it is. The schedule, the first 4 games were absolutely the hardest part of the schedule. The first 4 games were brutal, right? 100%. So now the question is, now that we've got through at Seattle, at Buffalo, now you get New York. And I know New York just won this game. And I know, I know Jackson Dart looked good and all that stuff. Now you got New York. Now you got the Patriots. Now you got Chicago. This is where now everything we've seen, everything, all the, everything we've broken down for the last 4 weeks, now you got to see who you are. At home, against the Giants, against the Patriots. This is the stretch. And you just hope they keep taking steps forward. You hope this Seattle thing was the rock bottom. You hope this was the wake-up call. You hope this shifted things. It looks like it did. The operations, at least, were way better against Buffalo. All that was cleaned up. And you hope now things look a little different at home against New York and New England. But, yeah, I mean, it is hard, for sure. It's hard to watch these games and to feel anything besides, doom and gloom, misery, and all that stuff. But that's just where we are. That's just where we are. They're very inconsistent. They're going to be inconsistent. They're going to be, bad teams are generally inconsistent and up and down and all that. And that's where we are. Just like the Dolphins last week, right? Like the Dolphins last week can look good against the Bills, come out with a loss, and then, they lose because Tua throws a disgusting pick. And it's like, man, of course. This right here, same thing. It's like we look good at times, and then we do stuff like Chris Olave throws the interception or whatever. It's like, God, man, if we don't throw that interception, if we score there, if the Brandon Cooks thing doesn't overturn. I mean, just those 2 plays. The Chris Olave interception and then Brandon Cooks' touchdown being overturned. Those 2 things right there could have been 2 touchdowns. But inconsistency, up and down, limited roster. Things have to be perfect for the Saints team, this Saints team, to beat a team like Buffalo on the road. And we just can't be perfect. We can't find that be perfect. All right? We just can't. We haven't. And that's the thing. A team shouldn't have to be perfect to win a game. But that's where we are right now. At Buffalo, at Seattle, whatever else. All right. Let's take a look at chat. The offensive line is trash. The offensive line has struggled, for sure. Especially when it comes like picking up the blitz. The offensive line was fine against the run this game. Like, we ran the ball really, really well, obviously. But yeah, when it comes to like picking up a blitz, when it comes to anytime there's some kind of confusion or the defense presents a confusing look, it does seem like, yeah, the offensive line is allowing pressure way too quickly, for sure. Kamara's washed. I don't know if he's washed when he averaged 4.7 yards carry and all that stuff, but that's what I'm saying, where these players, it's like we're trying to figure out, okay, what is the role? Who's doing what moving forward? What can we expect? What can we whatever? I don't think Kamara's washed. He slipped on a 4th down play. It looks bad, but he had some great runs today. A 17-yard long run, 15 for 70. Again, sucks he didn't get the 4th down conversion, but he's not washed yet. Is he in his peak? Is he in his prime? No. But, Kendra Miller looked good today, which was nice to see. All right, let's see here. Rattler versus Dart will be a great game. Ruiz got hurt. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I have no update on Ruiz. I haven't seen it. It's a quarterback issue on top of everything else. Is people saying it's a team issue? Yeah, it's more of a team issue. I don't think Rattler is not the issue. He hasn't been great. he's not the issue. It's just it's a whole team thing. Like, it's a big, sometimes, like I was saying earlier, it's so much easier to say, if we cut Pete Werner, we'll be better. If we cut Kool-Aid, we'll be better. If we cut Rattler, we'll be better. If we start Shuck, we'll be better. If we start Danny Stutzman, we would have won this game. Like, it's easy to say that because it's so, you want to find the one thing. What's the problem? Like, you want to find that one problem. But sometimes it's this whole thing, and that's what this is. This is the whole team is limited. The whole team is rebuilding. The infrastructure is being built. The foundation is being built. There is not a Band-Aid to rip off. There is not a insert Danny Stutzman win the game. There is not an insert Tyler Shuck win the game. It's a whole, like, the entirety of the team has to get better. They have to be more explosive. They have to be better. They have to, be more disciplined and all that stuff. They have to be more consistent. All of them, the entire team. And that's this entire year. That's next year. Keep drafting good players. Keep building. But you never know what it holds, like if there's free agency or stuff that's involved, but get better players in the building, build that energy, build that culture. And that doesn't happen with swapping, whatever, Cesar Ruiz for Torricelli Simpkins. That can help, but it's not like you plug in one player, take out one player, we beat the Bills. Take out one player, put in one player, and all of a sudden you're the NFC South champions. We need a lot. We need a lot to happen. Could Quincy Riley be our best cornerback? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. He could be. We got to find out. Will Danny Stutzman be our best linebacker? He could. Sure. We got to find out. But the idea, like, fire Staley, fire Moore, bench this guy, cut this guy, it's like all that's kind of fruitless. It's kind of fruitless to do the short term rip the Band-Aid off thing because there's just nothing under the Band-Aid. Let's see. Let's go back to chat. We're just not ready, and that's okay. Yeah, I mean, and it's also like, what are you ready for? You know what I mean? Like, are we saying, like, are the Saints ready to compete? No, absolutely not. We knew that coming into the season. We just need them to be ready right now to be competent. Beat the Giants or beat the Patriots or beat the Bears, like, compete and beat these bad or average teams. Are they ready to go on the road and beat Buffalo? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Are they ready to go on the road and beat Seattle and all that stuff? No, they are not. They're not at that level. If everything perfect happens, can a team upset another team? Yeah, sure. We're in this game. The Browns beat the Packers last week, and the Browns get rolled this week. Anything can happen on an individual Sunday. Are the Browns ready, to compete and take that next step? No, they suck. So you're in a rebuild. Saints put up a good fight. The broken stuff is fixable. Yeah, I mean, it's just, bad team, rebuilding team does bad rebuilding stuff. Okay, continue to fix it. Continue to fix it. I would say the good, if you plug Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, or Joe Burrow, are we a Super Bowl team? Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. No. But the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, this last week, and I'm going to speak freely here. It's my show. I'm going to speak freely. I think the last 7 days has been the most embarrassing coverage of this team from just like across the board, whether it's fans on Reddit, fans on Twitter, content creators. The narrative around this team the last week has been absolutely insane. Insane. That 3 weeks in, we had conversations about the team quitting on Kellen Moore, the team not respecting Kellen Moore being in over his head, we had conversations about like the narratives that were happening, the penalties and the like everything was crazy. The good news is all of that we can kind of shelve. All of that in one game, I think, has been completely eliminated. This team 100% fought in this game. This team 100% played hard in this game. This team 100% practiced. This team 100% was fine when it came to penalties. If you want to call that disciplined, or if you want to call, however you want to phrase it, all that fixed. 100%. Or at least improved. It's a week-to-week thing, so you can't say fixed, but at least improved. So a lot of that, all those boogeymen that people were creating, all the, this is the problem. They're undisciplined. This is the problem. They don't respect Kellen Moore. This is the problem. The jerseys, like all that can be shelved. Unfortunately, the reality is it's a not good team playing suboptimal football. And when you have a not good team playing suboptimal football, you don't go beat the Buffalo Bills on the road. You don't go beat the Seahawks on the road. That's not how it works. If you're a bad team playing optimal football, you can beat the Bears, you can beat the Giants, you can beat the Dolphins, you can beat whoever. We got to get there. We got to get to where this team, this roster can play better, more optimal. Not play perfect. You're never going to play perfect. You're never going to have a game where you don't have penalties, or you don't have punts, or you don't have, whatever. You don't allow them to extend a drive and all that stuff. You're never going to have that game. But you got to play to where you can be suboptimal and still win. You can be suboptimal and beat teams. You got to have that. This team needs to win 100%. This team needs momentum. I thought this was a good performance. This arguably, and it's kind of crazy how this all works out, you could argue this was the best performance of the season, right? You could argue this was like the best this team has played, or at least the hardest they've played, or the best they've looked, or the most competitive, however you want to phrase it. You can make that argument. But also, it's like, well, it's 31-19, right? It's like it's 31-19. What do you want me to do with that? Right? So, depends on how you look at it. 0-4 is 0-4. And at some point, you do have to win games. And, you can look at this a million different ways. 0-4 is not fun to watch. 0-4 is not fun to go through. What I'm telling you is that if this performance in the last 3+ hours, if that ruined your day, and if you're coming out of this saying, I hate this team makes me sick, I can't watch this, I can't look at football for the next 7 days, I think you might have a different outlook of this team. That's not where you should be with this team. This team losing to Buffalo and fighting against Buffalo and putting up an effort against Buffalo after the Seattle game, I don't think this was a day ruiner. I had a question. I just saw a question in chat. Do I think Kellen Moore is in trouble? No, I don't. I don't at all. 100%. I just don't think. I thought he called a good game today. I think there was a lot of heat on him after the last performance. I think there's a lot of questions about Kellen and the process and the operations and all that stuff after the last game. And like I said, I think he fixed, or whatever the team showed and fixed a lot of that. And I have no problem with Kellen Moore. I think he's doing a fine job. I thought the game plan in this game was perfect. I thought the game plan was perfect. Run the football, control the clock, keep Josh Allen on the sideline, all that stuff. I thought it was spot on. Spot on. I thought it was fine. I thought the decisions to go for 2, the decisions to kick, all that was cool. All that was fine. Burning the timeouts to try and kill the clock with 6 minutes left, I thought was fine. You know, the problem, again, the problem was you burn the timeouts and then you have the roughing the kicker. You know, and it's like, well, now it's pointless to burn the timeouts. You burn the timeout so that you can get 2 possessions. There's 5 minutes left. You're down 2 possessions. So you're hoping score, stop, score. But when you burn the timeouts and then you extend the possession, you go from having 2 possessions to 1. Because now you go from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. You know, that's how that works. The play call, the trick play, I don't have a problem with the play call. I would have rathered see them just run the football or do whatever you got to do. But the idea there is you're on the road at Buffalo. You try a trick play. You have to do something to catch them off guard, whatever. So I get that. The execution, horrific. There's no way Chris Olave should have thrown that ball. No way. You get the ball. Chris can see, like, unless Rattler is wide open, do not throw it. Do not throw that ball. If you see Rattler has anyone around him, do not throw it. Lay down. Slide. Throw the ball into the stands. Whatever. Kick the field goal. What you cannot do is throw a floater on the 3 where the entire defense is already in the end zone. They're right there. What you cannot do is throw a floater straight up to your 6'2" quarterback. That can't happen. Bottom line. The decision to do it, whatever. You know, if it works, you're a genius. If it doesn't, hopefully you kick the field goal, you're down 1. Whatever. But I don't have the execution was the problem, not the play call. If Chris gets that play, sees Spencer Rattler has someone on him, and he just lays down and they kick a field goal, and it's 14-13, we're not even talking about the Philly special. I'll tell you that. We're not even talking about it. The only reason we're talking about it is because Chris Olave threw the floater. So execution, ass. Decision, whatever. Let's go back to chat. Let's see. Keeping Josh Allen on the sideline is great, but he can change the game with one play. 100%. I mean, he's the MVP. But you got to keep him on the sidelines or he's going to make a lot more plays. I also didn't understand going for 2 in the third quarter. Oh, you're down. Here, I'll show you. We'll do the quick math together. All right, so it was here, right? Yeah, so you're down 11, okay? So you're down 11. If you score and you go down and you kick the extra point, then you're down 4, okay? Right? So yeah, it's 17 to 21. The difference between 4 and 5 is nothing. It's the same. Being down 5 and being down 4 is the exact same. But being down 3 is very, very different because then you can kick a field goal, tie the game. So you have to go for 2 to try and go down 3. If you miss it and you're down 5, it's the exact same thing as kicking the extra point and being down 4. Let's see here. So that's I mean, this is like this 2-point conversion is super easy. Like this is a no-brainer. You have to go for 2 here. I honestly don't see guys playing hard for. No, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, guys, we have 4 games. Okay, we've seen 4 games. Chat, tell me if you agree with me. I would say in the 4 games we've seen, they have played incredibly hard in 3 of the 4 games. True or false? True or false? Fought to the end in the San Francisco game, the Arizona game, and this Bills game. Fought their asses off. 3 out of 4 games, you've seen a team scratch and claw and fight the entire game. So, and that's what we talked about before this game. I just did not understand how you could watch the San Francisco game, you watch the Arizona game, and then say, nope, this team's not playing hard. The Seattle game was a disaster. Absolutely a disaster. But that doesn't take away the Arizona game. It doesn't take away the San Francisco game. For sure. This game, again, fought hard. Played. Right there. You're right there with the Bills. Could have been leading multiple times in this game. Could have been leading at halftime. Could have been leading in the second half. They fought. They didn't win. They did not win. But they fought. They fought. They're playing. They're trying. They're limited. But, same thing. Like, the third down defense. 3 for 10 against the Bills. But when, like, those marginal plays, they're just not good enough. They're just not good enough, those marginal plays, those marginal moments. But, I say it. I say it all the time. If you don't think that the Bills, hate Sean McDermott, I know we make fun of it all day today, but it shows you that just things happen inside of a game and things change the next game or whatever. Does anyone think this 11 penalties by Buffalo is any kind of it says anything about the Bills' relationship with Sean McDermott? No, obviously. That makes no sense at all. That is crazy, right? So if it's crazy in that sense, it's equally as crazy when after games like last week, we use the penalty number as a reason why the team hated Kellen Moore. Those are the kind of narratives that is doing no favors to anybody. I don't know how we don't draw more up for AK in the passing game. No, I mean, it's one of those things, like I was saying earlier, where this team is going to figure out who they're drawing plays up for. You know what I mean? Like, who when we have to, when it's 4th and 2, 3rd and 1, whatever, who do you turn to? Who do you throw the ball to? 3rd and 3. Where's the ball going? Is it Chris Olave? Or is it Juwan Johnson or Brandon or whatever? Is Alvin Kamara? Is it draw up plays to get him in space? Or is it draw up plays to get Kendra Miller in space? Like, we don't really know yet. And that's the kind of stuff we're figuring out. Last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, all that stuff's obvious. It's all obvious. But this is an evolving team. It's all evolving. And honestly, sometimes the answer is they're not on the team yet. Sometimes the answer is it's 3rd and 3. We need to play to the receiver. We don't have them. Like, that could be the answer as well. The answer could be we don't have that playmaker yet. And that's what this team is figuring out. It's 3rd and 7. We're on defense. We got to get to the quarterback. Who are we looking at to do that? Are they on the team? Or is it Reuben Bain? Like, is it one of those things where that player is in college right now? Is the wide receiver that we need to be the playmaker that we're all asking for, are they in college? Is the running back that we design screens for and get involved in the passing game, are they on this team or are they in college? We don't know. Those are the things that we have to figure out the rest of the season. Those are the things that we're going to look to. That's what we have to pay attention to and try and discover. It's not fire Brandon Staley and cut this player and so that this player can play, or why, cut Jack Stoll so that Devon Vele can play, like any of that stuff. It's like, it's this bigger puzzle piece. It's this really big puzzle piece. Do we continue to lose games and not look at Shuck? No, I mean, I just said, I think you do. We are getting close to do you look at Shuck? Is it next week? I don't know. I don't know about that. I think you might give Rattler, let him. Same thing. He just played at Seattle and at Buffalo. Very difficult situation, right? Do you let him take a look at the Giants and see what happens there? Probably. And then if it's similar to this, you probably do turn to Shuck. Probably do. We are getting closer to that turn to Shuck. 100%. Why are you refusing to accept that these coaches are inept? It's been 4 games. What inept? Like, what is the inept part? I thought the coaches were fine this game. Was this game lost because of Kellen Moore? I don't think so. First overall pick, I would say right now is Ruben Bain. Right now. Yeah, I mean, it's like I just gave this 14-minute monologue, and the response is the coaches are inept. What I just don't see it. I could be wrong, I never am, but I don't see it. Shuck won't stink, I don't think. It will just be the same there. I don't know. I mean, you just never know. You never know. Let's see. The team as a whole needs to improve. 100%. Yeah. 100%. 100%. We need some playmakers on the team. We really don't have any. Yeah. All that stuff. True. 100%. 100%. Again, this is a bad team. Whether you think they're a 3-win team, 4-win team, 5-win team, 6-win team, whatever, all those numbers are bad teams. They are a bad team. It is a limited roster. All of that is known. Those are known quantities. 100%. So we need a better defensive line. We need a better linebacker. We need a better secondary. We need better playmakers. We need better. All that's true. All the bad teams in the NFL can say that. All right? 100%. That is all true. No doubt. Establish an identity. That's part of it too. We're building this identity. What's the identity going to be? What's the culture going to be? We don't know. Who's going to be the team? Who's going to be the players? Who's going to be all that leads us into that next era? We don't know. I don't think we're bad, but I think we have some holes. But with experience, we could be something. I think it's like, bad is a flexible term. I think any team 6 wins and under is a bad team. I would say 7 to 9, you're like a average-ish team, and then 10 and above, okay, cool, fine. I think we need to keep the up-tempo. Oh, yeah, I mean, the team plays with an insane amount of tempo, and that was a good pivot, right? The pivot, this team plays so fast. This is the fastest team in the NFL by far, and they run the most plays in the NFL by far. And this game, they pivoted. This game, they said, we're not doing that. This game, they said, we're going to run the football. We're just going to run the football. We're going to try and eat clock. So I like that. That's a good coaching decision. That is a good coaching plan. Hey, look, I know we're throwing the ball 50 times a game. We ain't doing that in Buffalo. We are going to try and squash this game. So that kind of stuff, all right, have a plan, have a vision, have a game plan, have a reason, and execute. And I think they did execute the running part of this. The game plan was there for sure. I mean, Josh Allen had a 27-yard run at the end of the game. He had 3 kneel downs. So take the kneel downs out. He's got 4 carries. He's got 4 carries for 4 carries for 45 yards, 1 being a 27-yarder. Josh Allen, MVP of the league, held him in check. James Cook did not hold him in check. It's like whack-a-mole with the Saints. Bad teams, it's like playing whack-a-mole, where you think you got something figured out, boom, something else pops up, right? Good news, we contained Josh Allen. Good news, we contained Christian McCaffrey. Good news. Bad news, James Cook ran for 117 yards. Bad news, Jawan Jennings had 10 catches for 90 yards. Younger players got to do better. We really are in serious trouble for a while. You are until you're not. They let Adebo walk for Kool-Aid, brother. If you think paying Paulson Adebo $50 million when you're a rebuilding team, that ain't it. That ain't it. Would we rather have Adebo than not? Sure. But for $50 million? I don't know. Sanker looks good. Yeah, he looked fine. I'm high on Rattler, but I'm not going to cry if they put Shuck in. Yeah, it's just like, same thing. I like Rattler. Love him like a brother. But I would not be surprised at all if they turn to Shuck soon. I don't think they will next week, but is Arch Manning coming to the Saints? And only if the Saints relocate to Austin, Texas, because he is going to be playing in Texas next year. Let's see. Riley needs some PT. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Quincy Riley, I think, will for sure get some more playing time. Yeah. Damn, man. I mean, Saints put up a fight. Really did. Put up a fight for the issues from last week. I think it'll be a lot less of the stuff. Played good. Played way better than the Seattle game. Way better than the Seattle game. Hopefully we'll have less of the super crazy narratives this week. Like, hopefully we'll have a little bit less of that. And we can get back to, like, kind of just covering the team, seeing what's going on. Less about Kellen Moore playing paintball. But it's a rebuild. I mean, the second they traded Marshawn Lattimore, they told you what they were doing. They told you we are rebuilding. It is what it is. It ain't fun. Losing 12 games, we're going 5-12. Losing 12 ain't fun. Going 4-13, losing 13 games ain't fun. Right? And you're going to lose them in stretches. You're going to lose them in big stretches. We talk about the Detroit Lions. Trying to get these bots, ladies and gentlemen. They know the face of the franchise. They know what it is. Our support. I know